So there's the final on the low dollar. Fits really nice, and it's really good. So I'll get the ECU and turn on the battery. I disconnected everything to weld on it, so I got it wired back up. All you Holley Terminator guys, make sure when you do a Holley setup that you have that negative in the instructions going to the battery, and you have the positive. It's this one right here that has the shrink wrap on the end of it from Holley. Make sure that goes to the battery. So, you know, I'm not the best on wiring, but I ran one big one goes to the starter, the one with the black tape goes to the starter. The second one right there without the black tape on it, the positive, goes to the interior. I'll show you guys real fast. Comes in through the cab right here, comes to this mess. So I've got my NOS, hold on. I know people like to be able to see what's going on here. So I've got my NOS solenoid for the trans brake. If I could get my little skinny hands through there, you can see I use the NOS. You know, Devin and all those guys, they're like, use the NOS, just do it. Solid state relay for the trans brake. And so the orange wire goes to power right there. The black wire goes to the ECU. And the blue wire goes to the button, I believe. I'll do a diagram on that later too, because that was a little confusing, but I got it working. It works great. So this is why I put this goes straight to the battery. It comes in, it feeds power over here. It's fused, and that way, you know, the truck will never really burn down because it should blow fuse power there. So, you know, you just think about all the safety stuff. And then I have relays, fuel pump right there. I believe that used, I don't know what that is right now. Oh, fuel pump, and then fans. So your fans always need a pump. I did take power to the front of the truck too. It's got another fuse block just like this. So that goes to radio, gauge, dust, lights, all that stuff. I'm not even going to show you that cluster of a mess. I could so clean all this up so much and really cut these wires down, shorten them up a lot, make it a lot prettier, but shrink wrap it, bring it, make it good, you know, but it works right now, and you know, time is of the essence. So that's just a piece of sheet metal is all that is, and it's all plastic behind it. So a lot of guys use the ABS plastic. Mine cracked and broke, so I did not use the ABS plastic. You totally could if you wanted to, and it worked just fine. So, and as you notice, I did not put the other bar in yet. You see that bar over there, it's painted, and we'll get to it, but I kind of have all this mess right there, so maybe this winter, once I kind of figure out what I'm going to do with the bed bars. Notice they're still not in either. There's nothing back there, it's just the bed, it's the cell, the battery, all that stuff. So just figuring out, you know, how I want to do all this, because I kind of did it in a hurry. I'm kind of one of those guys that just get it done, get it done, get it done, and that's not always the best thing, because then you go in and you waste time getting stuff done later. So, but hey, it is done, and I'm about to throw the ECU in because some of you guys would have a conniption fit on my wiring here. I just bumped my knee, but that's your wiring harness coming out of the ECU, and there's just no good way to hide that thing. I thought about going, you know, underneath, but it's just big, it's bulky, and so there's a lot of wires that come off of it. You've got all your inputs and outputs, and so, you know, what I do with the carpet in there is, oh, I zoomed way in on you guys, sorry. Come on, camera. I have no idea what happened to this thing. I hit a button. I'm dead.